movie review number 1380 is Elio. Elio is a 2025 movie that is directed by Adrian Morena, Domi Shi, and Madeline Serafian. Adrian Morena, Domi Shi, Domeeshi, and Madeline Serafian, Sharafian. So this movie is so this movie is from Walt Disney Pictures and Pixar Animation Studios. And I saw this movie on July 12, 2025 at AMC Anderson Towne Center 9 in Anderson, Ohio. So the movie is about a boy named Elio. He is an underdog with an active imagination, and he finds himself inadvertently beamed up to the Communiverse, which is an interplanetary organization with representatives from galaxies far and wide. And the aliens identified or mistakenly identified Elio as Earth's ambassador to the rest of the universe. And Elio starts to form new bonds with eccentric aliens while also discovering who he's truly meant to be. However, Elio's job at being Earth's ambassador gets complicated when someone wants to take down the Communiverse, and the aliens are scared to talk to this guy. Well, Elio decides to volunteer and try to convince this bad guy to not harm the aliens. Well, Elio forms a friendship with the bad guy's son, Gordon, and due to this friendship, it could convince Gordon's father to not attack. But will it work? So the movie was supposed to come out in 2024 before the release of Inside Out 2, but it got pushed to 2025. Now, I personally enjoyed it. I thought it was entertaining, it is fun for the whole family. However, it's not exactly doing too good at the box office. But I still enjoyed it. So, the movie has Jonas Kiebrib as Elio Solis. He is an 11-year-old boy with an injured left eye who is mistakenly identified by the aliens as Earth's ambassador. Zoe Saldana voices Olga Solis, who is Elio's aunt who is an Air Force major. So, Elio's parents unexpectedly died at the beginning of the film, and Elio is in charge, and Elio is in custody of his aunt, who is a major, and let's just say she gets overwhelmed with Elio to the point where she thinks that maybe she should send Elio to a sleepaway camp. Well, this is when Elio gets transported to outer space by the aliens of the Communiverse. The movie also details or has Remy Egory as Gordon, a moonlight alien whom Elio befriends. We see Brandon Moon voices Helix, who is an alien ambassador. Brad Garrett voices World Rydon in the movie. He is a bulky, warm-white alien warlord and ambassador in high-tech armor who is Gordon's father. He is like the antagonist in this film. Jamila Jamil portrays Cresta, a radiodont-white alien ambassador. Dylan Grimer portrays Bryce, a boy who shares the same fascination in aliens as Elio. Jake Deadman portrays Caleb, who is Bryce's friend and becomes a bully of Elio. Matthias Shritovov portrays Tiedman, who is an alien ambassador. Anna D. Wadguria portrays Torres, an alien ambassador. Atsuko Ototsuka portrays Naos, an alien ambassador. Shuri Henderson portrays Uru, with a bunch of O's, who is a Brew Galactus Red supercomputer. Brandon Hunt voices Gunther Melmac, who is an Air Force analyst who is a conspiracy theorist. Naomi Wannabe portrays Uvra, who is an alien ambassador. Anessa Boredo portrays Mira, and another alien ambassador. Shelby Young voices Diplo Ship. Bob Peterson voices Universal Users Manual. Kate Mulgrew voices the narrator of the Voyager 1 Museum exhibit. And Tamara Tooney voices Colonel Martwell. So this movie is an original movie from Walt Disney Pictures and Pixar Animation Studios. The first original movie since Elemental. And this movie takes place in outer space. Well, at least most of it anyway. The movie starts out on Earth, where Elio is fascinated by outer space and aliens, and he wants aliens to abduct him. Yes, I am not kidding. He actually put out a sign in sand saying aliens abduct me. He figures that he has a problem with people on Earth and wants to meet aliens from space. But he suddenly realizes that maybe he is the problem. But eventually realizes that maybe he is not the problem nor is Earth. He's just trying to figure out who he wants to be and who he ought to become. And let's just say that he is having a hard time adjusting to his wife with his aunt, and the fact that he may have to go away to sleepaway camp. So we see in this movie Elio's journey of self-discovery. He is trying to figure out who he wants to be and what he wants to become, and also to try to help the communities from World Drydon. But he doesn't know at first when he meets Groudon that Groudon is World Drydon's son. But let's just say that Groudon might help Elio with a plan to have World Drydon steal away from the Communiverse and not attack. Or will it work? I thought it was a pretty good movie and I definitely recommend it. So next year we'll be getting two Pixar movies. Hot Wheels, which was another original film, and Toy Story 5, which I'm definitely excited. So that's my movie review of Elio. Please stay tuned for next movie review. Alright, goodbye.